Namaste and welcome to Taal Taal's 5th anniversary. It is so hard to believe that it has been 5 years since I began this wonderful journey. I still remember my first year of Taal Taal, and I remember my first interview with Mrs. Nilima Mehra. I still had braces, was a shyer, much more naive 15-year-old, and I think just watching the Taal Taal episodes since then shows the progression of how I've grown over the years and how much I continue to grow. Looking back at my very first content-filled episode of Taal Taal in November of 2013, I was wearing this shiny blue top. Again, I still had braces. And now when I look back at it, I can see the difference in my comfort on screen then versus now. I sang the song Lambi Judai for you all, and being my own biggest critic, I often enjoy looking back at old songs I sang and old performances I gave, and look at how I have improved upon my singing through the years. That song, Lambi Judai, is such an emotional song. It is truly just packed with the sadness of literally prolonged separation. And now when I watch that episode, I think if I had to redo it, I would definitely work harder on making that emotion come through. I always say a huge part of singing is acting as well, because if you can't emote the words you're singing, you lose such a major portion of the beauty of music. That is one of the reasons that learning Hindi was so important to me as a child. I always wanted to do full justice to any song I attempted. I also had the privilege of having some amazing and talented guests on Taal Taal. In December of 2013, I invited Srinidhi Krishnan, a vocalist trained in Carnatic classical music, on the show, and we compared Hindustani and Carnatic music. I also went through this phase of just being obsessed with Sufi music, and I think it is one of the most beautiful genres. A favorite song of mine to sing was Mere Maula Karam by Richa Sharma. In January of 2014, we celebrated India's Republic Day with one of the most soul-touching patriotic songs, Ae Mere Watan Ke Logo. I have talked before about why this song is so particularly difficult to sing, not just because of technicalities like pitch and range and the harkats, but also the expressions that need to be expressed and specifically the lack of instrumentation to guide you. It is very beat-based in that certain syllables have to end on the 2 beats that the music plays in the background. And then there are periods of what feels like empty sound backing the vocals, and you keep singing and have to keep your own tempo until the line ends on those 2 beats again. We also had Debu Nayak, a renowned tabla player, and Craig Phillips, a renowned sitar player, on the show, and they performed for us, which was a beautiful addition to the show. We also had the media queen, Mrs. Nilima Mehra, on the show, and I was honored that she agreed to be interviewed on Taal Taal, and we all got to learn so much more about the integral role that music has played in her life. I must say my favorite guest to have was my mom, who came and we sang a quick duet together. We talked about Western influence in Bollywood and also trends of Bollywood, and we saw so many changes through just these 5 years. One of my favorite topics to research was the science behind music, how it works and how notes can make melodies that are pleasing to our ears, and then how that translates into music therapy and all the different roles music can play in medicine. We got to talk about folk music from different regions of India and discuss how India as a country is so diverse, and just one avenue that we can see that through is music and film. We also talked about some different languages that I attempted to sing in, like Marathi and Bengali, and different Indian festivals that have strong musical roots to them, like Holi or even just weddings in general. The beautiful thing about music is that it expresses so many emotions that we can use songs to express ourselves. So we talked about festivals like Mother's Day and Father's Day, to show how music can help us tell people what they mean to us in words and notes that are otherwise indescribable. In fact, I actually started crying while singing a song about mothers in an episode. Sometimes I like to just sit back and think of the purity of the power that lyrics have. And there are some very classic examples of beautifully penned lyrics. Like to tell someone that you don't want them to leave you. You could plainly say, Abhi mat jao. But instead, lyricists write the words like, Abhi na jao chhodkar, कि दिल अभी भरा नहीं. अभी अभी तो आई हो, बहार बन के छाई हो. हवा जरा महक तो ले, नजर जरा बहक तो ले. ये शाम ढल तो ले जरा, ये शाम ढल तो ले जरा, ये दिल संभल तो ले जरा. मैं थोड़ी देर जी तो लूं, नशे के घूंट पी तो लूं, नशे के घूंट पी तो लूं. अभी तो कुछ कहा नहीं, अभी तो कुछ सुना नहीं. And then such a similar thought, also expressed as, आज जाने की जिद ना करो, यूं ही पहलू में बैठे रहो. हाय मर जाएंगे, हम तो लुट जाएंगे, ऐसी बातें किया ना करो. We also talked quite a bit about Western music, from Beyoncé to Carrie Underwood to Taylor Swift to Adele and many more. And finally, I really tried to emphasize some of the recent most popular trends in Bollywood, like actors and actresses singing their own songs and Bollywood remakes of old songs. I like looking back at Taal Mein Taal episodes from 5 years ago to just see how things have changed. These trends that seem so commonplace now weren't really present 5 years ago. Let's think about what movies had just come out when Taal Mein Taal started. That was the year of Dhoom 3, Chennai Express, Ye Jawani Hai Deewani, Ram Leela, Bhaag Milkha Bhaag, and believe it or not, Aashiqui 2, the pinnacle of a music-centered film of this decade, was 5 years ago. So I guess here are some songs from these movies that are now as old as Taal Mein Taal. Ban ke titli dil uda, uda, uda hai kahin dur. छल के खुशबू से जुड़ा 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 है कहीं दूर. आज से कैसी अनसुनी सी जैसे झूमे अंधेरों को कोई नूर. बन के तितली दिल उड़ा 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 है कहीं दूर. जिंदा हूँ लेकिन वो बात नहीं है, हाथों में तेरा जो हाथ नहीं है. इश्क का है नाम बड़ा, मैंने है किया काम बड़ा, करके मगर आधा छोड़ू ना. तेरे रुख से ये चेहरा मोड़ू ना, तेरा रास्ता मैं छोड़ू ना, तेरा रास्ता मैं छोड़ू ना, तेरा रास्ता मैं छोड़ू ना. मेरे माहिया सनम जानम कि वे करे अलमी दानम. शब गुजरी ते जग सोया नी मैं जगे अलमी दानम. मेरे माहिया सनम जानम कि वे करे अलमी दानम. शब गुजरी ते जग सोया नी मैं जगे अलमी दानम. नी मैं कमली कमली नी मैं कमली कमली नी मैं कमली कमली मेरे यार दी. नी मैं कमली कमली नी मैं कमली कमली नी मैं कमली कमली मेरे यार दी. बेखुदी में तो खुदी का जरिया जरिया मेरे यारा. झालर में सितारों का चन फरेगा तू यारम. शब गुजरी ते जग सोया नी मैं जगे अनमी दानम. मेरे माहिया सनम जानम कि वे करे अनमी दानम. शब गुजरी ते जग सोया नी मैं जगे अनमी दानम. ओ तेरी आँखें दा इशारा मुझे फ्रॉड लगे, तो मजनू आवारा बाय गॉड लगे. कसमें वादे खा के अपनी पॉकेट मनी बचा के आया तेरे लिए पैसे वैसे जोड़ चाड़ के. घर वालों को भी बाय शाय बोल बाल के, आया दिल्ली वाली गर्लफ्रेंड छोड़ छाड़ के, तेरे लिए ही तो सिग्नल तोड़ ताड़ के, आया दिल्ली वाली गर्लफ्रेंड छोड़ छाड़ के। अंग लगा दे रे मोहे रंग लगा दे रे, मैं तो तेरी जोगणिया तू जोग लगा दे रे, जोग लगा दे रे, प्रेम का रोग लगा दे रे, मैं तो तेरी जोगणिया तू जोग लगा दे रे, राम रतन धन लगन मगन मन तन मोर चंदन रे, उजली कोरी प्रीत पे आसत रंग लगा दे रे, अंग लगा दे रे मोहे रंग लगा दे रे, मैं तो तेरी जोगणिया तू जोग लगा दे रे। हम तेरे बिन अब रह नहीं सकते, तेरे बिना क्या वजूद मेरा, तुझसे जुदा अगर हो जाएंगे तो खुद से ही हो जाएंगे जुदा, क्योंकि तुम ही हो, अब तुम ही हो जिंदगी, अब तुम ही हो चैन भी, मेरा दर्द भी, मेरी आशिकी, अब तुम ही हो। इतना मज़ा क्यों आ रहा है, तूने हवा में भांग मिलाया, दुगना नशा क्यों हो रहा है, आँखों से मीठा तूने खिलाया, ओ तेरी मलमल की कुर्ती गुलाबी हो गई, मन चली चाल कैसा नवाबी हो गई, तो पलम पिचकारी जो तूने मुझे मारी, सीधी साधी छोरी शराबी हो गई, हाँ जीन्स पहन के जो तूने मारा ठुमका, तो लट्टू पड़ोसन की भाभी हो गई। And with that, we complete 5 years of Taal Mein Taal. I look forward to this next year with all of you joining me on a show about you, me, and our love for music. Namaste.